All right, let's take a quick look at what difference the growth lever takes. We've got my friend here who is 35 years old and currently on a trajectory to retire at the age of 85. Why? Because he has about 100,000 US dollars in the portfolio. The growth rate is 6%. Contributions are about 6K per year. He's hoping to withdraw 75,000 per year in retirement. The portfolio will still grow after retirement, but at a lower rate of 4%. He's not going to die with zero. He's hoping to leave behind 200K. We have 15% calculated for taxes. There will be no additional income. So we're calculating without any government pension. There is a buffer included at retirement. There will be 3 years worth of expenses in cash, and the inflation assumption is 2.5%. Okay, but we want to learn what difference does the portfolio growth rate make. Currently, we've calculated with 6%. And what will happen if we move it up? Because his desired freedom age is obviously not 85. He wants to retire at 68. So how far do we have to move it up to get that freedom age down? If I go to 7%, we get down to 81. So we've saved almost, or 4 years, I think. Yeah, 85 and 7 months. We've saved 4 years there. Another percent will bring us down to 77. So every percent seems to be saving us about 4 years so far. Another percentage, we're down to 74 in 3 months. I've got to get to 10% at least. 71, 11 gets me to 68. So now it's a little bit less. It's 3 years something. And now 11.5 or just below. I think if we went to 11.4, we get as close as we could get, or 11.2 even, will bring us to 68 and 1 month. So to be very accurate, 11.3, I think, 67 and 11 months. Okay, so around about there. That is the rate of return his portfolio would need to grow on the way up until he hits the freedom age, and then he can start withdrawing his 75,000 per year, which with tax is going to be $88,000 per year. So it's not just how much you have in your portfolio, it's how hard that money is working for you. This is a huge difference between 6% and 11.3%. And just look, if I went down to 4%, it would take him until 93 to be able to retire. It's very important to understand what is the weighted compounded annual growth rate of your entire portfolio together, where you are relying to sell some of that in order to fund the withdrawal. How hard is that money actually working for you on the way up? And later we'll also look at on the way down. It takes 1 minute to get set up with this. It's for free. Go in, have a play. Let me know what you think.